breakdown. Normally these are coming out on Mondays, but since it's the first game of the season, I liked what I saw in parts of it. So we're bringing you a bonus one today. But if you guys are enjoying the film breakdowns, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see more of them more frequently. I was just thinking Monday as a good day to kind of recap the week and start up, and so I'll take clips from different games. But let's get into the first clip. It's a defensive clip by the Cavs that I didn't like so much. That's kind of on Max, even though he had a great game. This is the one real point that I saw that I didn't really love. But I was at the game, so it was very different watching it in person than it is on the screen. But so here we go. Double screen. Clax with the ball. Mikal coming off. This is a lot similar to an action the Cavs run a lot. But so here we have Isaac fighting through the screen. Max and Evan right here. Now, Donovan and DG are basically not involved in this play, so to speak. So, let's continue here. So look, whenever there's a double screen action, there's always going to be, generally, a popper, which in this case is Ben Simmons, and a roller in Nick Claxton. So now Mikal has the ball. It's a double screen, so it's very hard to fight through one screen, so it's even harder to fight through two. So Isaac is here, and so obviously the responsibility, he's so far out of the play. Sorry, it's messy over there, but the responsibility of the play is for Evan to step up and take away Mikal, who has the ball. Now, but you see Clax slipping to the hoop here. Isaac is basically pretty much out of this play until Evan, so Evan's going to come up, give him enough time to recover, and then Evan will drop back and fill his void. But let's watch the play go on a little bit, and I'll show you what Max does wrong. Obviously, if you can't tell, this pass is going for a lob and a Claxton dunk. But so Max here, since Evan is taking the ball and waiting for Isaac to recover, Max has to drop and fill this, especially because Ben Simmons cannot shoot the basketball. Or maybe he does, but he just doesn't shoot the ball. And I would live 100 times out of 100 with him taking a three. But so now you get an easy lob. All right, so clip 2, we got a double screen. I wish we could see more of this play, but we have a double screen here with George and Damian setting screens. Then we have Karis filling the corner to space the floor a little bit. And we have Max coming over, obviously, DG with the ball. Now, I'm going to let the play run a little bit. So look, now having these two shooters here, you have the pull of these two defenders, Dinwiddie and Mikal, and DG on the ball. Damian Jones, obviously not known as a shooter, and George, who is a shooter, popping out, which obviously keeps his defender to him as well. But let's let the play go on a little bit. We get a screen by Damian Jones, and because of the gravity that Max holds, Spencer Dinwiddie can't come up and cheat this. And that's good scheming by JB, because if we have a guy like Isaac or anyone here, this defender is going to cheat, this defender is going to cheat, and be able to help out on Max. But since you have two shooters in the corners, you can't, and the result of the play is a DG wide open three.
Whoa, slow down, gang. If you're liking this content here, I really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. It takes 0 seconds. I make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the creators I like watching because I know it makes a huge difference for them, just like it makes for us. Stick with us. TOT Faithful, we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more videos.
This is just another Max Strus appreciation. This whole video is. But obviously, so we have Donovan with the ball over here. Just played it a little bit so you guys can see. Damian Jones on this weak side block. Isaac over here. Karis and Max. So, because of this, Cam is ball watching, which if you were leaving Max Strus open, bad idea. But since now you have Ben Simmons looking for this opportunity to steal here. But let me erase all this. Let's play around a little bit. So now, look at all of the eyes on your best player. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Every single person on the court is looking at Donovan Mitchell here. So basically anything you throw is wide open. So let's look. Play it on a little bit. So obviously that shot would have been super contested. Duron Sharp gets a good contest. Kicks out to Karras. Ben Simmons does recover well. But now we have a guy that can shoot 35-footers and hit nothing but net. It's unbelievable. Just that clip alone, I just want to highlight where Max is on this. I'll move my little thing out of the way here. Look at this, where he is. This is insane. We did not have this. This is as wide open a look as I've seen Max shoot ever. In all the playoff runs, the attention that Donovan Mitchell has is crazy. So now you have a guy that can shoot these shots. Yes, Darius can shoot it, but how often are you going to have Darius or Donovan out there like that and just involved in off-ball motion? You're not. It's like you want the ball in their hands. So now you have a guy like Max Strus who can go and hit this shot. And let's just see it again because, boy, is it pretty. Wow. We got Donovan with the ball again. Basically the next possession. This is when Max really heated up. But so now we have a off-ball high screen for Max to come off and see what happens, basically. But let's the play run a little bit. So now this turns into a double screen, which we saw the Nets take advantage of the Cavs earlier on it. So now we have Max setting a screen, and we have Damian Jones setting a screen. What did I say earlier? There's always a popper, and there's always a roller. So let's let this play go. Damian Jones, your roller. Max Strus, your popper. And I'm sorry, this is just bad defense by the Nets, but it's just a credit to Max's off-ball movement. Now, because of this, look how far out of the play Ben Simmons is, because he decides to chase and try and fight over the screen. Donovan's too fast. So now you have Duron Sharp here, who has to play Donovan and Damian Jones. So 1, lob is probably open. 2, you have Cam Johnson helping. So he's taking away the Donovan Mitchell pull-up, which he still could have shot because he has more than enough space. But Donovan as a passer, underrated. Kicks out, Max Strus, another one. Right. Beautiful. Same thing here. We got an off-ball screen. Oh, sorry. Let me clear this out. All right. We got Evan coming here, setting an off-ball screen for Darius to come off. And Donovan, again, handling the ball. So let's play go a little bit. Now we have Darius catching the ball with his defender on his heels already. Evan rolling to the hoop. So now, look at the development here. So now, obviously, everyone knows Darius is a great passer. So, 1, since Clax still has his hands down, this can be a floater. This can be a pass to Isaac. And since Dinwiddie is so far off, that pass to Isaac is butt naked open. And last year when we played the Knicks, Isaac was not hitting these shots. But here we go. So now Isaac gets it. Tough pass by DG, but Isaac controls. And now you have Max, who's just wide open. And again, right in the bucket. Kaboom. 4th or 6th clip, whatever you want to call it. We got a fast break opportunity, so to speak. More of a pushing the pace that JB's talked about in the offseason, all the guys. We got Donovan coming up. We got Isaac. We got Evan. But pushing the pace more, so I just wanted to highlight that quickly. But so now we see the screen by Evan. Donovan's coming downhill, which is where he's at his best. And look at this, man. Max Strus, man, just holds so much gravity. We heard everyone talk about it in the offseason. Now we have Mikal all the way over on Max. So, Max, theoretically, should be out of this play, and it should just be a one-on-one Donovan versus Claxton here. But that's what I want to highlight. So Clax, obviously a plus defender, comes up, steps up, gets Donovan. Then, I didn't mention it before, but Isaac was up here. He comes down and sets the screen for Mikal. I love this design from JB. Now, you have Donovan being a passer and making a fantastic pass for Max to use his off-ball movement to get open for another wide open three. Every clip is just Max. It's unbelievable. Wide open and cash. A kind of a different iteration to what we talked about earlier with the Nets with the double screen and the Cavs in the double screen, but this is basically two cutters coming off. So we have Damian Jones with the ball. I'm surprised we didn't see Evan in this look, but it shows the confidence JB has in the bigs and passing. But when you have two guys and the ball all clumped up like this, what did I say? One's going to roll, one's going to pop. So, Damian Jones being a passer, which Evan and J.A. are both great at. So when J.A. gets back, we'll see J.A. probably in this role, Evan a lot more in this role. But now that we have George, and we don't have a Dean Wade who, yes, can shoot it, not like George, though, has to stay attached. Karis LeVert has to stay attached. And Cam Thomas, not a plus defender here. But we got Max coming through, and defender is trailing. So this pass goes over the top, and you have your big passing it so that automatically he has the height advantage to make a pass like this. So now, kind of like an NFL route, little go ball, drops right in the bucket, layup. It's attacking downhill, who, if I didn't mention before, has had a rough game today. But driving downhill, and I'm going to mention it again, the gravity that now having shooters on the floor holds. And this is a weird lineup, not having a traditional five and having George and Max as your quote-unquote bigs. But you've Dennis Smith guarding Donovan, cannot leave him open. Can't leave George open, can't leave Max open. And ice, you can. So, in that case, Nick Claxton's watching the ball, sees that Karis is going to drive. He's watching here. Sees Karis is going to drive, so he helps. So I'll let the play run a little bit, but Isaac does the right thing here. Isaac begins to cut here. So when this defender goes over to help, you have to make this cut, because now if you stay there, you're out of the play because Dorian is here. And yes, Max can relocate up, but Max does the even better thing here, which is just another credit to his off-ball movement, man. It's really, really special, especially to break it down like this. It's so fun to watch. It's just a fan of hoops, but got Max cutting and wide open layup. That kind of stuff. Isaac's a great cutter, yes, but we don't have the gravity of him being out on the three-point line to shoot it like Max does, and him being able to do both and move off the ball is super, super crucial. A whole video without giving Evan some love. He didn't have his best game today offensively. Played well in spurts defensively, but this was the one I want to highlight. Obviously, 5 seconds left. You have to make a stop here. Everyone knows what's going to happen, but I just want to show an appreciation for Ev here. So now you have Isaac gets confused and doesn't know if they're switching or staying on. I like the switch here because I'm confident in Evan being able to guard anyone on the floor. I just am. But, so now you have Dorian rolling, so Max is coming over to help. You're staying attached to Cam Johnson if you're Donovan, and you're staying attached to Mikal if you're Karis, which is fine. Good rotation. But, so now Isaac is late and has to get behind, and he's trailing now. Max comes over. Isaac is trailing this, which you either have to commit. You either have to go with the roller or you have to stick with the ball. I honestly think I would have preferred him just stay with the ball and double Cam to not let him get even a shot off, basically. But we go here, and then you just see the length of Evan Mobley really making him impact the shot. Look at where he's shooting from. To get it up there late in game, for the game, it's tough. And Cavs win. I mean, really fun game. Really had a great time. Me and Finn were there, but there's our Cavs breakdown for the day, or for the week, whatever you want to call it. But like, comment, subscribe, and go Cavs.